this is my tea. So it's this is green tea. I'm making this because I want to. Okay. So guys, since when I was a little child, by the way, I have some cream on in my eye. It's much better now that I'm putting cream. Okay. Since I was a child, I had a feeling. I always had a feeling in my heart. I don't know what it was, but I knew that I wasn't meant to live a life the same way the majority of people do, because I think it's ridiculous and it's not satisfying to me. So I always knew that the idea of getting a job, to me, it was absurd. The idea of getting with someone and staying in the same house as them was pathetic. And by looking at other people, something as a child didn't it felt synthetic, okay? It was weird to me that people just did what they didn't want to do. Because when I was a child, I always been a bit rebel. I just didn't care. I was doing what I wanted to do. That's it. If my mind was telling me that I don't care about this subject, I didn't care. So I didn't care about no subject at all in school. So there wasn't a subject where I said I care and I think this is gonna help me in the future. And when people used to say, well, having a degree, having good grades is gonna be important for the future, I never really believed them or cared about them. I I never really cared, and I never believed, because when you're a child you have a feeling in your heart, and I was correct. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Like the live. Okay, so this is green tea. The tea tastes disgusting because it's green tea, but it's good for you. Anyways, I always felt that something was wrong with this whole complex, with this whole society, and how poor people do things. And I always felt in the back of my mind that there were people that weren't doing this, which are the rich people. And there is various layer of rich people. There is rich people that are born into, and they have a mindset where they see people as cockroaches. There is rich people that come from poverty and they are completely different. There is various stuff, okay? So I always knew that something was off. And looks like I'm right. Okay, looks like I'm right. And after I had my spiritual awakening, I was like, yeah, that's it. So that feeling that I had when I was a little child, in that I kept adding for my whole life, ended up to be true just 5 years ago when I just okay. I think mom and dad are at home. I don't know if I can speak. Anyways, just wait. So I had this feeling when I was a little child. Okay, I think dad is at home. Hi. Okay, I'm in my room. Okay, I had this little feeling when I was a little kid that some stuff wasn't normal, okay? And looks like I was right. Looks like I was right. And things are not normal, okay? Okay, things are not normal. The way poor people behave. Um, it's not normal. The 9 to 5 is not normal. They having children. Alright, I was right. I was right. Mom, it's at home. Okay. To me, it's not okay, but I'm gonna still talk for you guys because I was making a point. I was making a point, so I'm gonna still talk. Okay. Um, there is something wrong with. Let me see if I can put a green screen. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't know you can do that. Anyways, let me put. I can put Michael Jackson or not. I can put my diary and just look. Okay, y'all, I'm wasting time. Sorry. This is what it is. Living with your parents. Okay. I can't do this shit anymore. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna use this. I hope you guys like it. It's a nice decor. Anyways, okay. I always felt that there was something really wrong with the way society copes with living and the way people view living, which is not very enjoyable to me. And I've never understood why I'm on this beautiful art with these beautiful trees that I was looking at right now, and everything is so beautiful and poetic, but I'm a human being and I have to go to work and I have to do stuff that I don't want to do to have an house. I cannot do that. I really can't. When there is people right now that are doing nothing special, nothing difficult, and they are just making tons of money, they are enjoying their life. I don't think I can do what the majority of people are doing because honestly, it's not fun. I don't know why people do it, but it's ridiculous. I just can't. And so this thing that I had when I was a child it came out to be truthful. So I always was loyal to myself when I was a child. So I knew that something was wrong, and here I am, years later, with this mentality that I'm creating for myself, and it just looks like I'm right, very much right. And what the heck was that? Because it sounded like a thunder, but it's very sunny and it's hot. Anyways, do you guys notice the way I change when my parents are around? I'm not myself anymore. Now I was talking on a normal voice. Now I have to talk like this. I was in the kitchen. I was talking about something, and now I'm not focused anymore. See, I cannot do this shit anymore. I'm so tired. Anyways, thank you guys for the likes. You guys are so special. I appreciate. Because you don't have to, but you actually do, and that's pretty special. Okay, and now that I'm spiritual and I know more about spirituality, I just look back and at the feelings that I used to have when I was a child, and I compare it to what I feel right now when I look outside of this awakening that I had. And if I try to imagine myself living a life that I don't want, I just have the same feeling that I had when I was a little child. And that was probably my intuition as a child to, I don't know, to be like, no, this is not it. And it's always been like this since I was little. I've never been just other people were doing stuff, and I was like, this is not authentic. People don't resonate with me. There is something about people that is not authentic. I don't know what it is, which is sad, and that's it. I could feel it when I was a child, and I was right. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. That when I was a child, I felt things that I didn't understand, but to me they made sense. And now that I'm grown and I have my spiritual awakening, because it was obvious that people that I would get where I wanted. It was obvious that I would awaken. It was obvious. It's always been there, and sometimes I have epiphanies or flashbacks about the past, and I'm like, yeah, this makes sense now. Of course you had this opinion, of course you thought about this and that. It just makes sense, you know? And I was right the whole time. And I'm still right, like, yeah, that's it. Anyways, when you are a child, I think that you feel stuff that usually you don't feel when you are an adult. When you are a child, you always know that you are different. When you're a child, thank you for the likes, guys. When you're a child, there is something in you that it's telling you that you are different. For example, when I was an adolescent, everybody was talking about this is a phase that adolescents have, and I was like, no, this is not a phase that I'm having. This is something deeper. And I felt deeper, and I felt inside of my heart that it was like this. And I was right, because I'm not an adolescent anymore, and I still feel the same way, because it wasn't a phase. Okay, it wasn't a phase. Some people are born special, and I am one of these people. Okay, some people, when they are very young, they feel stuff that other children don't, and I was that child, honestly. This is pissing me off. That is, we have to cut this. Anyways, do you see these children screaming? It was never me. I know if you are a chosen one, you are into spirituality. I bet that when you was a child, you were quiet, and I always been quiet, and I've never was screaming at the supermarket or doing stuff like this. Honestly, you can never catch me open my mouth. And even if I been asked something, I was keeping my mouth shut, because, yes. And I was always like this as a child. And now that I'm more grown, it's beautiful that I'm having this spiritual awakening, and that I understand and I know that I don't have to do stuff I don't want to do just because everybody does it. And this is a beautiful thing, and I'm so glad that I'm aware. I'm aware, because there is people that will never wake up. There is people that are on this planet right now. But wait a second. Ooh. Okay. There is people on this planet right now that don't have any idea of what's happening spiritually, and they have no idea. I think I'm getting bald, and I don't like that. Okay, there is people that will never wake up and see what's going on with different eyes. They will just go on with their days, and they think they have to struggle and stuff. So I think that I saved myself a life that is just, listen, let me sit. Let me sit. And let's hope it sticks. Stick. Oh, come on. You don't have to be like this. Annoying. Oh boy. I have to clean this. Okay, guys. I'm always on the side or like this. But just look how beautiful. My future house will have something like this with a niche. I don't know, I think this is Jesus or the Mother Mary. I don't know. It's pretty though. The sun, the wine, trees, beautiful. Okay. I recently I started understanding that I don't hate life. I hate the life that that I'm living with my parents, because when my parents are out, I just feel so relief, so much pain relief. And I think I think part of being a chosen one is just suffering when you are a child. There is nothing that can't make you suffer. When you're a child and you're a chosen one and you have much more awareness, somehow you will suffer a way or the other. If it's not physical, it's mental, and mine was just mental, never physical. And it was just part of building up my character. It was just part of building up my character. It's 11:11, guys. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. I promise that I'm not lying. Okay. Just sorry. Okay. I have my old iPad. This iPad, I got it when I was 15, and it doesn't go away nowhere. It's just a little bit rusty because honestly the battery is gone, but it's okay because I use it every day. And I need an iPad. I'm an iPad girl. Before iPad girls existed, by the way, this one, it's my fur. It's fake fur. And it's just annoying, honestly. On the back. Okay. So if you are relating with this, just let me know in the comments, because I just wanted to know. People are asking me how old I am. I am 19 forever. Okay, so I'm of the age 19, even if I'm not really 19, but I am 19 because time is not real. So sorry if I have to mute. Okay, see, this is why I don't like to live with my parents. They don't talk normally. They just rumble. They rumble. I call it rumble because it sounds like, you know, when a storm is about to hit and you hear before thunder strikes. They sound same. They talk. This is why I can't do stuff in this fucking house. So now I'm gonna mute you guys while I'm scrolling on Pinterest. Sorry. Just the way my energy and my voice lowered and shift since my mom is at home. Just you can see the change. And it's sad because I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Somehow when I'm around my parents, I lose my identity. It's just insane the way my brain doesn't function anymore, and I just don't. I'm not there anymore, and I'm not really. So people that you have around are very important. So surround yourself by people that just are good for you. Okay, don't. If you have to leave your family behind because they are not good for you, you can just leave. You don't have to stay just because they are family. you don't have to do that. So now I just want to scroll because I need my brain to. And another thing about this, I always wear my headphone on because I just simply refuse to be connected with reality, because my eyes, I'm at home 24/7 and I have my parents around 24/7, and I just don't want to deal with them, you know. This has been like this since I was a child, and I didn't know what it was, and people was saying that it was my fault, and it's the child fault and everything like this. But I knew in my heart, I knew that no, it is not like this. It doesn't work like this. Anyways, I want to buy a little microphone to use, so I can speak on my microphone like this, and hopefully you can hear stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna buy probably one of those pink one that you connect with Bluetooth, because I want a cable. I want a cable. I want a cable. So I distract myself. I create. God, I don't have okay. I don't have nothing. Here I am. This is my common journal, common book journal, commonplace book. And at the moment, it's a little bit messy. So this is the deal, and you wonder what is this with this ruffle that I just made. And it's like this. I made this ruffle by myself. Then I put some flowers on. I'm itchy. Don't judge me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, guys. You guys are nice, and I appreciate that. So I'm glad you guys like. And then I have this. Flowers. And what else do I have? This, which is this one. It's a rose, and it's, you can see both sizes, both sides, because I put this transparent thing so you can see, because I like the color of this. Is so velvety, honestly, that you cannot see. You probably never will. And I create, I write down stuff. I'm just like this, and I do all by myself because I don't have any encouragement, honestly. Guys, some messages are being deleted by YouTube. I don't know what the heck y'all are saying, but it's probably something nasty, so don't do that. Okay. I'm very happy that I can choose my life. I can choose the life that I want to have, and I don't have to live the way everybody else lives. And what happened with the screen? Because I don't think I can handle stuff at all. So yeah. And I'm so lucky that I'm very lucky that it happened to me to have this awakening, because some people, I was saying, see, this is why my parents are just fucking up my mind. Now I'm distracted. Just to think about that these people are at home, and at a moment or another they can start screaming and talking loud while I'm speaking this. It just makes me anxious. So guys, what I was saying, I hate parents, I hate family, I hate the family, the nuclear family. It just makes me it just makes me looks like a cult to me. Looks like a cult. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Okay. So okay, it's so beautiful outside. It's calm. It's very hot. My rose, it's drying out. Honestly, I put some water yesterday because it was a long time that I didn't put water. So pretty. Um, oh yes, I was saying, some people never wake up. Some people are 50 right now and they trust every politician and they trust the news. Some people never wake up and really have a spiritual awakening or something. You know, the people that are meant to really enjoy life are few, and I think I am one of those. And I see everything around me, I see as my, it's a tool for me to get what I want. So people, I'm getting bald, y'all. Oh no. Everything around me, every person, every plant, every single object, it's working on my favor, and it's in my reality, because everything it's meant to serve me. So, or it's a lesson, or it's just serving. Everything should bend on all my knees because it's my reality. So if I said that I want something, I will get something. So if now I want ice cream, I just have to think about it and send a message to my parents with my mind. Buy the ice cream, buy the ice cream. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do, actually. And this is how easy it is. Manifestation, it's instant. It means that if now I think about something that I want, it's already done. I don't have to overcomplicate things. So yeah. And you know, life can be so beautiful around the right people. So but when you are not around the right people, life can look so miserable, and you can just, I don't know, it's awful. Are you gonna want to do that for yourself? Anyways, I'm waiting for new stuff that I got on Amazon, for me to arrive. Yesterday, I'm not yesterday, honestly, last night, it was very late, and I was looking at perfumes, and I was like, now I go live and I talk about perfume, and I was talking like this because it was very late at night, and honestly, that's what you do when you don't live alone. There was a beautiful butterfly right there. Okay, guys, thank you for the like, and thank you for subscribing, because every single one of you supporting, it's actually nice, because when you support me, you support an icon, okay? Because that's what I am. And if you want to ask questions before I go, just be decent, because I'm not gonna ask stupid questions. But I'm here waiting for you guys before I get out and I go on Amazon, to see if I can find some nice stuff, nice pens, nice beautiful stuff, bureaus. I just, honestly, Amazon, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, Amazon, Jeffrey Bezos. I don't know what was in your mind when you created that shit a long time ago, but I'm so grateful, because honestly, without Amazon, my life wouldn't be the same. Honestly, I wake up and I love Amazon. I go to sleep and I love Amazon. It's just Amazon. I love Amazon. It's just the best of the best of the best. So, okay, you guys don't have any questions, so now I go. I go on Amazon and I see if I can find a nice white dress, a summer dress for this summer, with a cardigan, because even if it's summer, I don't like to go outside like this, with nothing on. I'm like, nah. You know, summer, it's for people that truly can't dress properly and they can't accessorize. I know that. So there is nice summer dresses, but they are not. Yeah, okay, you put a nice summer dress with some shoes. That's it. It's not an outfit. It's incomplete. It's boring. I don't like summer at all. I never will. I never did. Maybe when I was a little child, that I didn't have to go to school. But now I don't. That I had to go to school. But now I don't have to go to school. So I'm actually happy for when October is, and it's Halloween, and it's magical, and it's whimsical, and I love it. I love it so much. And you know, when you awaken, you also find out that, thank you for the likes, guys. When you awaken, you also find out that you have option. You truly have option when you are in power, and it's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful to have. It's really nice. I love it. Anyways, I'm scrolling on this red hub, which is better than TikTok. Actually, TikTok, it's not. I'm not a fan of TikTok anymore, because I really think people created trends too fast, and they get over it too fast. And there is a lot of meme girls on TikTok, and there is a lot of, okay, people just wait. People on TikTok have created this culture where someone can't be a human being without making a fucking mistake, and people are soon to start hating, and it's usually young people of my age, and it's getting tiring. It's getting tiring of people of my age being bullies, being fucking bullies, and God forbid you make a mistake as a person, these people are gonna get mad, and it's actually absurd. It's absurd that this is even a thing with my generation, that you make a little mistake and you say a thing that doesn't fit the mold, and oh god, and it's actually insane. That's why I don't care, and I come on this app and on the other app, and I type stuff that I want to say, stuff that I believe, that I really believe. And some people on the other app say brain rot, rage bait. No, bitch, I got a different opinion, and you don't accept that, and it's none of my fucking business. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why people are entitled like this. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. Why are we doing this? Why can't I say something that it's a little bit controversial and you're gonna be like, people give me the hick, okay? They look like peasants with the fork and the torch when they were about to cut Marie Antoinette and every aristocrat's head back then. They just like, if I can trigger you so much, if I can trigger you so much by having a little opinion that is not your opinion, I have a lot of control over you, and you don't have control over your emotions, which is insane. And I'm like, it's always my generation, and it's always women. That's what I noticed, and it's always the majority white women. It's white middle class women that have nothing to do the whole day but to just judge people for making a little mistake, judge this one for that, this one for this, la la la, shut up, get a life, you're so boring, bitch. What happened when white girl from the suburb used to go shopping at the mall the whole day? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you on TikTok talking shit about everyone? You just piss me off. Piss me off. Annoying. Go create some art. And I criticize people too, but I don't care if it doesn't make me money. Do you have Instagram? I have Instagram. You can type my name, Kaia Chanel, and there is a link that gets you there. But I don't use Instagram because it's for millennials and older people, and honestly it's boring because unless you are very popular, people really don't like, and I sometimes I get 0 likes and I'm like, okay, but you know, I want to interact with people, so I get on TikTok or right there, and I'm like, okay guys, since it's summer, I made a list on my journal of books that I want to read. Okay. And the list is, it's this one. It's not that much, but since I'm lazy and I started a book, probably it was in January or February, and it's The Alchemist, which is so small. I'm too lazy to read. And I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot because I wasted time that I could use, actually. Sometimes I hate myself. Why I do this to me? Okay, the list is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which is a book for children, but I'm sure it's very interesting because it's about I don't know what it's about. This guy goes under the sea and he probably finds creatures. I don't know. That's embarrassing. The second book I want to read, it's The Soul of Michael Jackson. I just love Michael Jackson. I wish he was alive. Sometimes I think it's hiding somewhere. Sometimes I think no, he's gone. Sometimes I think no, he was very calculated. He's probably hiding. And at the time I'm not like, nah, he's not. I don't know. I don't know if he's alive or not. I love him. The third book is called Power. It's by Robert Degree. Let me see. Grenay. Robert Grenay. Robert Degree. Help. The fourth is called Call Me By Your Name. This book I will read next month. I prepared this since March. Okay, around the end of July, I will watch the movie, and then as soon as I finish watching the movie, I'm gonna start reading the book, which is a little bit too thick for me to be. It's almost 300 pages. I'm like, I don't know if I want to read the 300 pages of that. I hope I like the movie, so I'm gonna be more inspired to read. Okay. I love this background. I love it. 10 out of 10. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. In the other books, I already read this, but I just want to read again. And one is The Two Most Important Days. It's a spiritual book. And the other is Think and Grow Rich, which it's a great book, honestly. And I read this 4 years ago. Guys, there is a white dove that just passed, and I never saw a white dove in my fucking life. And it was so low. You guys don't see it, but where I live, there is birds that go so low, and this is my balcony, and they go so low, and I swear it's so beautiful. I would love to live right there if my parents were different. Okay, I wouldn't try to rush myself out of this house in panic at all if my relationship with my family was good. Okay, so these are the books that I want to read. I think, okay, 2000 Leagues Under the Sea. I think this is more for August, at the end of August, in the middle of August, because I can feel the vibes. I can feel the vibes of the summer. It's almost gone, you know? I don't know how to explain it. It's just in my mind, you know? Power. it doesn't matter when I'm gonna read this. I could read this month if my stupid ass finish the other book, um, The Alchemist. Um, the Soul of Michael Jackson. This book I'm gonna read in August because August it's Michael's birthday, the 29th, so it's very appropriate. It's very appropriate, I think. Thinking we're rich, I can read the book at any moment, honestly. I don't even have to read the whole book again. I just can open a random page and read that part. The two most important days. You know what? I don't know if I want to read this book again. I read it 2 years ago. It was good, but I don't know why I wrote this down. Um, so it's not that much, but to me, the way I am lazy, I think it's too much too. Yeah, honestly. So, which book you gonna read this summer? This summer, I just made a board, a Pinterest board of how I wanna live the summer, which makes perfectly sense with where I live. Honestly, I don't have to reach out for some strange places somewhere far away. I've made peace with my country after years of me hating this country. Um, so yeah, which is great because there is a lot of art and I can actually appreciate more. Anyways, guys, I think it's almost lunchtime and I just wanna get out of this life. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.